Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the first full week of January. But it's still an abbreviated week because Thursday the market is closed in observance for Jimmy Carter. So today's verse, and actually it's going to be this week's verse, we're going to do 52 verses that every Christian should have memorized. It's a book I got, and so I thought that would be a great thing to do this year. So this week's verse, Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Isn't that a great verse to start the year? And in fact, that was the verse that we ended the year with. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Absolutely beautiful. Well, welcome to the AM briefing number 337, brought to you by microstrader.com, where together we trade better. We're home of where there's another high probability trade around the corner. You will learn patience in our group. You will learn to wait for your setup because there is another high probability trade around the corner. We never hope and pray. We just simply wait for our next trade. So today's tip of the day, I'm going to hammer this in for the rest of the week, to be honest. It's a great time to make sure you have your written trade plan together. Such as this week, which days are you trading? Which days are you watching? Which days are you just going to completely take off? Is that already in your trade plan this week? So when the market opens today, you already know, hey, I'm trading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm off Thursday, Friday. You just know that going into it. You're going to make your bread Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Or you might say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm off Thursday in observance. Friday, I'm literally just going to watch. I will not press a button. I will just watch price action for the love of price action. What is your plan this week? It's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. It's just I encourage you to have a plan. News drivers this week. Well, on the left side of this grid is the next YouTube Live. It's tomorrow morning. If you'd like to join us and check us out, I'm going to do that each Tuesday for this month. We're closed on Thursday, as we said. Today is Monday. We have a final PMI number. That is 15 minutes after the market opens. I do consider it a green trading day. Tuesday, a green trading day. Wednesday, a green trading day. Wednesday afternoon is FOMC minutes. That is not FOMC. That is just releasing the minutes, okay? And then Thursday traditionally is a no trade day, in my opinion. It is red. It is level 10. It's the day before non-farm payroll. And of course, Friday is non-farm payroll. Put on your hard hats on that day. Buckle up your seatbelts because it's a wild ride. Monday reminders. Create that trade plan. Remember, there is a video on my YouTube channel I released just a few days ago. It's getting probably the most number of views of any video I've had recently. We covered the topics of business, entries, risk, and community as part of your trade plan. Check that out. Also, if you hadn't looked at the free foundations course, I recommend you check that out as well. And if you register for that course, you'll get a free Zoom pass to join us on the day of your choosing. When you join, make sure you earn your badges. Who else is going to double check your chart to make sure you're drawing your levels correctly? Who else? No one is doing that type of stuff. They'll let you watch some videos, but are they going to let you submit a chart? Have a person look at that chart, give you feedback and tell you to resubmit your chart, or you nailed it? So take advantage of that. For our verses this month, or this year actually, you can get an iPhone cover. This is mine this morning. Right before I started this AM briefing, I screenshotted my cover. That way, every time I launch my phone, I see the Matthew 11:28, and I repeat the verse. So every time I turn on my phone, I say Matthew 11:28, and then I read the verse because I'm trying to commit that to memory. So change the view of what this looks like, especially for this month since I'm doing the YouTube lives. So we got our name up there, Micros Trader, and then underneath that Tuesday's live stream, little countdown there. I'll be live 15 to 10 minutes before the market opens. I can't live stream our mental training, but I will live stream the trading. Our group schedule, 30 minutes before the market opens, we will do our mental training this morning. So be live with me if you're interested in that. I believe it's I would love to have more participation in that in general in our group. It's always good to start the day with a lesson or two, and you go, yep, that's a great reminder. Okay. We are in a 4-day balance, but we seem to be breaking out of that 4-day balance with a very strong overnight session. The key levels are listed there in my opinion. The high time frame, I believe, is up, up, and away. The middle time frame is we're in a 4-day balance, but we appear to be breaking out. And on the low time frame, we are laddering up. So this weekend, we did the weekend briefing where we marked all of our levels. And let's just take a peek at the chart naked with no levels on it. What do we see here? Well, how do you not come in here and say, well, I need to draw a trend line from here to here? Yes, you do. Could you possibly say on this lower time frame, have we went somewhat parabolic? I would say we've went somewhat parabolic. I'm going to zoom into this area here. I'm going to turn on the 3-minute chart because that's kind of our home base chart. And let's just dial into this area here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on, actually, I need to load my updated strong levels. So let me, Micro Trader strong levels. Beautiful. Yep, it should say 1-6 if you're in my group, which is today's date. So to me, we just came up to the bull bear line and we accelerated through that bull bear line. An additional note here at this level, careful with shorts above. Well, at this point, we're above what I consider the bull bear line, which means the bulls have wrestled control momentarily, in my humble opinion. Shorts should be done only when it matches your rules of when can I short an uptrend? When can I short an uptrend? You should already be longer flat. The only thing I was really disappointed last night as I was mapping out with my group here. I posted in the group that I was hoping we would come down to this strong level against this trend line. I had a long setting at 79.50, if I remember. Yeah, 79.50 is where I had my long. It did not get there. Oh, and then I go to bed. Oh, well, I might have missed the move. So this blue line originated from this overnight session here. And so let's look to see how that level has been doing there. We broke it by time, went back up, and here we are back to it. I'm just going to delete it. So what else do we need to delete? Well, in the weekend briefing, gave you this level. Well, it had its bounce. Once again, we're good at where price is going to bounce. We have no clue how far. When you're counter, you should be following your profit, in my opinion, at 50% of the distance. You'd have captured a couple points there. Nothing to write home to mama about. Then we made it to this London high. Then we made it to this RTH halfback not tested during RTH. Once again, I'm not shorting any of those things. I don't care if they bounce. I just like, great. Congratulations on bouncing. I don't need to be in that trade. Now, the overnight session is having a tremendous range for the average session. I'm pretty sure it's doubled it. Let's take a peek at this. $53 points. The typical overnight range is 20 points. It's went up 50 points. So yeah, that's something to pay attention to. Careful with shorts above. I have it marked out about this 45 line in your strong levels. To me, you're already above the bull bear, which means for me to short, it's got to match all of my rules. Now, when the RTH opens, we have to be very, very careful because there might be a very nice inventory adjustment. We might get a nice long off of this RTH high against this trend line. That would be something I'd be very interested in. Let's go take a peek at all of the other indices. What do we see here, guys? Up, up, and away. Up, up, and away. And in fact, what I would like to do, I'm going to bring this in. Where is my train? Right here. So the purpose of this is, are we all on the same train? Certainly makes trading easier. Boy, if you were long, all you're doing is continually following price. We have no clue how far price is going to go. You don't have to predict it. All you have to do is follow it. So this is up, up, and away. And I would move the train right on up here because that is what is happening. The only thing I am slightly disappointed in is on Thursday, I was trying to be long in here. In this area here is where I was trying to be long. I just didn't get the optimal entry for me. And I don't just jump into a trade to jump into a trade. But boy, when it came back and retested these levels here, that would have been a great long. No big deal. I missed it. It just happens. But if you'd have been in that trade in our system, you would still be long. My goodness, how beautiful would that be? I'm a little like, you're kidding me. You're kidding me, Smalls, right here. And what a tremendous trade that would have been. But I missed it. It's no big deal. Back to the drawing board. Sessions are certainly stacking to the north, are they not? So, yeah, let's turn back on these trend lines on the higher time frame. Look where we're coming into right now. Very interesting location here. So right now, if this thing pushed straight up, this level right over in here, about this 40, so the 60-40 area will be something very interesting. Does that mean I short it? No, it has to meet all of my parameters for me to go short. If anything, what's the play right now? If you're to pop on the chart, what is the play? The play is longer flat. Now, we know we've taken out several session highs. Who cares? This is a liquidity seeking machine. We've taken out this high. Well, first of all, we took out this high. Now we've taken out that high. We've got this RTH high way up here coming into the parabolic trend line from the all-time high. Okay, we went over that in the weekend briefing. The key levels that I gave you, the top one, the 60-16, was the bull bear line. And that's why that was a key level. We have captured that level and we are going above it. So if you're not in my group and you want to kind of mark that, come in there to 60-16. I believe that's the bull bear line. You can see that's where we accelerated once we got through there. So I thought that was a pretty good drawing. Now we are live every day on Zoom. And if you'd like to check us out, go to microstrader.com and grab a Zoom pass or consider becoming a member. So let's do the bull bear. I don't know if I deleted the bull bear stuff. Okay, I did. So who's in control? Overnight trend line. Boy, does that kind of become obvious. Overnight trend line, we give that to the bulls. Session stacking bulls, VWAP bulls, overnight halfback bulls, yesterday range bulls, indices bulls, bull bear line bulls, risk of a liquidation break or short covering. I think you're in short covering. To me, it's 100% bulls, 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 counter at your own risk. If you don't like this price action, don't trade it. Wait till something new happens. But we are now in a parabolic move to the north, coming to a parabolic line here. It should be fun. I can't wait to see my traders live in our group and trade with you. Hope you have a great day. I'll see my traders here in a little while.
Stay green, my friends. And to learn more about our group, go to microstrader.com.